Do you know what foods you should avoid after 50 for a healthier life? As we journey through life, our bodies experience changes that affect our dietary needs. It's a fascinating process, really. Our metabolism slows down, our digestive system becomes more sensitive, and our requirement for certain nutrients increases. This is the nature of aging, and it's perfectly normal. But here's the catch. As our bodies change, so too must our diets. This doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite foods, but some tweaks here and there can make a world of difference. It's all about balance, moderation, and making informed choices. By paying attention to what we eat, we can not only support our bodies as they age, but also maintain our vitality and zest for life. So are you ready to make some dietary adjustments for the better? Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 foods to avoid after 50. Coming in at number 10, we have sugary drinks. These sweetened beverages might seem like a harmless thirst quencher, but they're loaded with sugars that can lead to harmful conditions such as diabetes and obesity. Now, imagine the average can of soda. It contains a staggering 9 teaspoons of sugar. That's almost twice the recommended daily intake. So, what happens when you regularly consume this amount of sugar? Your body has to work overtime to process it, which can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and even heart disease. But don't worry, there are healthier alternatives to quench your thirst. Water is always a great choice, providing essential hydration without the extra calories. Herbal tea is a soothing option, and fresh fruit juices, in moderation, can offer a burst of natural sweetness and vitamins. So next time you're thirsty, think twice before reaching for that soda. At number 9, we have high sodium foods. Sodium, a component of salt, is a vital mineral for our bodies to function properly. However, a diet high in sodium may lead to elevated blood pressure levels, a key risk factor for heart disease and stroke. This becomes particularly crucial for those already grappling with high blood pressure. Now, you might be wondering, where does all this sodium come from? It's not just the salt shaker at your dining table. Processed and prepared foods, like canned soups, pizza, and cold cuts, can be significant sodium culprits. Even foods that don't taste salty, like bread and pastries, can have high sodium levels. So what can you do? Opting for fresh, unprocessed foods is a great start. Cooking at home allows you to control the amount of sodium in your meals. And when you do use salt, choose iodized or sea salt, which have additional health benefits. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to sodium intake. Coming in at number 8 is red meat. Now, we all love a good steak or a juicy burger, but it's important to consider the potential health risks that come with consuming too much red meat. Research has linked high red meat consumption to an increased risk of heart disease and certain types of cancer. Why is this? Well, red meat is often high in saturated fats, which can raise your cholesterol levels. Over time, this can contribute to the buildup of plaque in your arteries, leading to heart disease. Furthermore, certain methods of cooking red meat, such as grilling or barbecuing, can produce harmful chemicals that increase cancer risk. But don't worry, you don't have to give up on meat entirely. There are healthier alternatives out there. Consider opting for leaner proteins like fish, chicken, or even plant-based proteins. These options can provide the same satisfying taste and texture without the associated health risks. Opt for leaner proteins for a healthier heart. At number 7, we have fast food. Fast food, while it may be tempting due to its convenience and familiar flavors, is a health hazard that's best avoided. It's often laden with unhealthy fats, excess sodium, and sugar, which can lead to an array of health issues. The consumption of fast food has been linked to obesity, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. But don't despair if you're always on the go and need quick meal solutions. There are healthier alternatives to consider. Opt for a salad with lean protein or a whole grain sandwich loaded with veggies. You can also carry homemade snacks like nuts or fruits to curb those hunger pangs when you're out and about. Remember, it's not just about avoiding unhealthy foods, but also about embracing healthier options. Fast food might be convenient, but it's not worth the toll it takes on your health. Coming in at number 6 is alcohol. We've all heard the saying, "A glass of red wine a day keeps the doctor away." But let's delve a little deeper into the subject. It's no secret that excessive alcohol consumption can lead to numerous health issues. From liver disease to an increased risk of certain cancers, the stakes are high when moderation is thrown out the window. Now, this isn't to say you should never enjoy a glass of your favorite Cabernet or a pint of that craft beer you love. The key is balance and moderation. There are also a multitude of healthier alternatives out there. Non-alcoholic beers and wines have come a long way, offering similar taste profiles without the alcohol. And let's not forget about mocktails. These alcohol-free cocktails can be just as delicious and satisfying as their boozy counterparts. Remember, it's okay to enjoy a drink, but moderation is crucial. At number 5, we have refined grains. These are grains that have been stripped of their bran and germ, the parts of the grain that contain beneficial fiber, vitamins, and minerals. So, what you're left with is the starchy endosperm, which when consumed in excess can spike your blood sugar levels and lead to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Now don't get me wrong, not all grains are bad. In fact, whole grains, which include all parts of the grain, are quite the opposite. They're packed with fiber that helps keep you full and satisfied, and they're also linked to a lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, certain cancers, and other health problems. So the next time you're at the grocery store reaching for that loaf of white bread or box of white rice, think twice. Maybe it's time to give whole grains a chance. After all, it's not just about living longer, it's about living healthier. Next time, opt for whole grains for a healthier diet. Coming in at number 4 are processed meats. The journey to a healthier lifestyle often means making tough choices, and one of those is cutting back on processed meats. Sandwich staples like ham, salami, and hot dogs, as well as bacon and sausages, might be tasty, but they come with a hefty price tag for your health. These meats are often high in sodium and saturated fats, contributing to an increased risk of heart disease. Additionally, the methods used to preserve these meats introduce chemicals like nitrates, which have been linked to certain types of cancer. The World Health Organization has even classified processed meats as carcinogenic. But don't fret, there are healthier alternatives available. Fresh, lean meats like chicken and turkey or fish are protein-rich options that are far better for your health. For those looking to reduce their meat consumption altogether, plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, and tofu are excellent substitutes. Choose fresh over processed for a healthier diet. At number 3, we have trans fats. Now, trans fats might sound like a harmless addition to your diet, but they're far from it. These sneaky substances are known to increase your risk of heart disease by raising your bad cholesterol levels, while simultaneously lowering your good cholesterol. Trans fats are not naturally occurring. They're industrially made by adding hydrogen to liquid vegetable oils to make them more solid. They are often used in fried and baked goods, as well as in processed snacks. So that fast food burger, that slice of cake, or that pack of chips might be loaded with trans fats. But don't worry, not all fats are bad. Healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, and fish, can actually be beneficial for your heart health. They can lower bad cholesterol levels and increase good cholesterol. So the next time you reach for that pack of chips, consider grabbing a handful of almonds instead. Opt for healthy fats for a healthier heart. Coming in at number 2 are artificial sweeteners. While they promise the sweetness of sugar without the calories, these substitutes may not be as harmless as they seem. Studies suggest that they can actually increase your cravings for sweet foods and drinks, leading to higher calorie intake. Moreover, regular consumption of artificial sweeteners has been linked to an increased risk of conditions like diabetes and heart disease. So what's the solution? Nature has provided us with a multitude of sweeteners that are far healthier. Honey, for instance, not only sweetens your food, but also brings a host of health benefits, including antibacterial properties and antioxidants. Other natural alternatives include stevia and maple syrup. Remember, moderation is key. Even natural sweeteners should be used sparingly. After all, a healthy diet is not just about cutting out harmful foods, but also about balanced consumption. So the next time you reach for that artificial sweetener, think twice. Choose natural sweeteners for a healthier diet. And the number one food to avoid after 50 is fried foods. Frying food, as we all know, is a cooking method that can turn the simplest of ingredients into mouth-watering delicacies. But as delicious as they may be, fried foods can pose some serious health risks, especially as we age. The primary concern with fried foods is their high fat content. When food is fried, it absorbs the fats from the oils, and these fats can lead to weight gain and obesity if consumed in large amounts. Obesity, in turn, is a risk factor for numerous health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. In addition to contributing to weight gain, fried foods are often high in trans fats. Trans fats, also known as partially hydrogenated oils, are created when hydrogen is added to liquid vegetable oils to make them more solid. These fats are known to raise your bad LDL cholesterol levels and lower your good HDL cholesterol levels, increasing your risk of heart disease. Moreover, when foods are fried at high temperatures, they can form compounds like acrylamide, which has been linked to increased risk of cancer. It's also worth noting that fried foods often come with a high sodium content, which can lead to high blood pressure and kidney damage. But don't worry, avoiding fried foods doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite dishes. There are healthier cooking methods that can give your food a similar taste and texture without the extra fat and calories. For instance, baking or grilling your food can be a healthier alternative. Air frying is another great option, as it uses a fraction of the oil that traditional frying methods do. In conclusion, while fried foods may be tempting, their potential impact on your health makes them the number one food to avoid after 50. By choosing healthier cooking methods and being mindful of your diet, you can enjoy your favorite foods in a way that supports your health and well-being. Remember, a healthier diet means a healthier you. And there you have it, the top 10 foods to avoid after the age of 50. We've journeyed through the land of sugary drinks, high-sodium foods, red meat, fast food, alcohol, refined grains, processed meats, trans fats, artificial sweeteners, and finally, fried foods. These are the culprits that can potentially wreak havoc on our bodies, particularly as we age. Remember, our dietary choices significantly impact our overall health, especially after hitting the half-century mark. Substituting these foods with healthier options not only contributes to our physical well-being, but also enhances our mood and energy levels. Let's make a pact to be more mindful of what we consume, to nourish our bodies with wholesome foods, and to embrace the joy of living a healthy life. After all, we are what we eat, and a healthy diet is the first step towards a healthy life. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health.